Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Stony Ridge Farm. It is nasty. It's a muddy, nasty, rainy day today. We've got a little bit of fun to get done here. Man, did I bring a rag to wipe off the four-wheeler seat? So today we're going to have some fun. We're going to visit the mega shop at the end of the video. This is a lunchtime video for you guys, so we'll keep it under an hour and we'll get out here. We'll go feed the cows real quick, and then we'll take a quick look at the mega shop and what's been going on there. I just opened the garage doors a little bit. I've got I opened the garage doors last night. I got 3 cats. Every time I walk in the garage and I leave the door open, 3 cats run in. So all night long, I've had to deal with cats meowing because Mama Kitty is in the shed and Baby Kitty is outside. So anyhow, guys, welcome to the farm. I'm going to reach in the back of the Kubota here and grab me a nice bottle of water to take along with us. There's my rag for wiping off the seat. And we're going to head on over to where the cows are. So this is live. This is raw. By the way, you guys asked for it, and I did it. So we got a merch store back up. So we do have shirts up there now, and by the weekend, we've got 2 shirt designs up there, new shirt designs that I don't even have yet. And by the weekend, we should have some hats and coffee mugs so we can join each other and have a cup of coffee together doing our cows and coffee. So welcome to the live stream. We are on both YouTube and on Facebook right now. We're just going to drive on out the gate and zip on around. I'm going to turn the camera around as we drive through, and we'll talk a little bit as we're cruising through here. If I can get the camera to turn around. Camera. Turn around. Oh, so frustrating. There we go. Now we're talking. All right. Remember, this is live. This is real. This is raw. This is what's going on. So the picture isn't going to be perfect and the audio is not going to be perfect, guys. We're heading out the gate here. Going back in the woods. So guys, tell me where you're at. Somebody says looking for hats and coffee mugs. Well, you might as well get yourself a shirt, right? They're coming up, hopefully by this weekend. You guys will see the creeks are up. We may go down to the waterfall real quick. We've gotten about probably, I'm going to say, I didn't even look at the rain gauge, but I'm going to say somewhere just under an inch of rain today. And we'll take it. We need it. Yeah, creeks are way up. Check this creek out. I think we're going to have to take a look at the waterfall. Waterfall Fanatic. Gino sends a $5 super chat. Thank you, Gino. And congrats on your channel doing well, buddy. I've noticed there are only a few people that I follow on YouTube, but you're one of them. And we're going to park right here. Gino, you're only one of a few people that I follow on YouTube because I like you. I like what you're about. You're a great dude. And it's awesome to see your channel growing. So congratulations on your recent success. And we're going to walk down here, take a quick look at the Stony Ridge Falls. This is going to be a fun little farm tour video. Going to be great, guys. So, yep, we're a little bit late this morning because we wanted to do a live stream during lunch break for folks. Especially since we're on all 3 channels. We're on the live stream channel. you guys are over on the regular YouTube channel and you're catching this, we do live streams about 5 days a week here on the Stony Ridge Farm. Just the daily activities that are going on. You're welcome to join in on Facebook or on the live stream channel. It's Stony Ridge Farmer Live Streams or Stony Ridge Extra. That's how you find it. Awesome. So weird, had to search this live. It's like they didn't want me to find your way here. You click that notify me button and it'll sure notify you. So down here are shiitake mushroom logs. I've got to redo some shiitakes. That is a project for tomorrow, if I can find the time. These are my shiitake mushroom logs, and they are just about spent out. So we're going to have to replace them, and we're going to build a whole shiitake village right up through here. Okay, I don't know why my camera won't let me turn. The reason this nice big tote is right here, it's full of nice dirty black water. The reason that is here is because we're going to drop our shiitake logs in there and let them soak overnight once they get ripened up good, and that will help activate the shiitake mushrooms. Bros for Life sends a $5 super sticker. Thank you, brother. That's $10 toward today's $50 hay bale. So every little bit helps, guys. Every little bit counts. I really appreciate it. And, you know, you don't have to give if you don't want to. It's all good. I do know that there are gamers out there that people are throwing hundreds and thousands of dollars at all the time. And at least if you're giving here, you know you're giving for a good purpose. So good content, hopefully family-friendly content, and feeding them cows. So we'll cruise on down here. Like I said, it's muddy right now. I have to put the Kubota in 4-wheel drive. This thing will get stuck on a wet banana peel. It's a tank, but boy, it's not good for slinging rooster tails. Ricky's in the house, Dennis in the house, Rob. So these are some apples I put out for the deer, and they're gobbling them up. And these apple boxes are something that I was going to use for getting my hunting equipment ready to rock and roll. Okay. All right, here we are. Got another creek right here, little creek crossing over there, and the creek is up. I'm gonna say, just looking at this, we've had maybe over an inch of rain last night. We got quite a bit of rain. Thank you to Amazon for delivering my package at 9 o'clock last night after everyone is at home, and they didn't wrap it in plastic, and therefore I've got 2 ruined items because I don't know, that common sense isn't that common nowadays, I guess. I don't know. If you work for Amazon or any delivery company and you think it's going to rain the night before, it's your job to know that, by the way. If you think it's going to rain, I forgot my towel. I'm going to have a wet butt. If you think it's going to rain, then put the dude's stuff in a bag. No, I don't know. How many of you guys have had stuff ruined because of your delivery driver? It's a little weird. Santa is in the house. Awesome. Interesting. It says some of my destinations have errors. Let's see. Broadcast info. All right, I'm getting a notification. Are we still on Facebook? Weird. I don't know why, but I think we just lost Facebook. Not sure why. Yep, we just lost Facebook. What in the world's going on here? Let me fix this real quick. I normally don't have these difficulties. Let's see here. I have to look back in here and see what we got going. Settings. I don't know, guys. Looks like we lost Facebook. Burp. Oh, man. Who knows? Who knows? Let's try broadcast info again. Let's try and refresh this. Oh, man. All right, let's try again. Let's see if we got it back up on Facebook. I'm not sure if we did or not. Kind of weird. We'll see. Not sure what happened. Let me know if you're watching on Facebook, if it popped back up for you. I don't know how we lost it, but it says the stream had ended. But anyway, so we're out here. Here are the cows. The girls are wet. Then they're over here, of course, looking for acorns so that they can get sick again. Probably not a good idea, ladies. All right. Electric fence is on. The cows are in this section of pasture for 5 days. 5 days in this area right here, and we're unrolling hay. Today is day 4. Tomorrow will be day 5. Tomorrow evening, I'll be moving the cows over on the other side of the farm. And you can really see, I can see the difference in the grass here versus the darkness, the dark green in the grass over there. So there's a huge difference in the two grasses. And there's a huge difference in the amount of mud right now. It's a muddy farm right now. I don't know why we lost our live stream over on Facebook, but I guess we'll just have to deal with it, won't we? Here is my gimbal. Whoopsie daisy. I left that out here. It's full of water right now. Hopefully it dries out. If it doesn't, it'll dry out before I turn it back on, and that should save it. But oh, that's a big boo-boo yesterday. We're gonna fire the four-wheeler up, let her warm up, roll this bale out to the cows. If you're just now joining us, we're feeding the cows first, and then we're gonna go ahead and go back to the mega shop and give you guys a good update on the mega shop and everything that's going on there. Awesome. Nothing on Facebook. Oh well. Not sure why that didn't work, but it's kind of frustrating. Libro says Biden rocks. I guess he does, huh? You know, as a veteran, I'm sworn to support the orders of the president, right? Let's go ahead and start this four-wheeler. Contact. Four-wheeler hadn't been starting as good as it used to. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna get a wet butt on this one. Okay. Next place we gotta go is right over here and get through the gate. How'd those welds come out on the baling roller? K9 Striker. Dude, it's only been 1 day. I haven't had time to fix it. But I'll get to it. I don't have any power up at the shop, so I can't run my welder just yet. So hang tight. Everything doesn't get fixed in a day. That's for sure. So we're gonna come right over here and we'll run right through. We're gonna run over that piece of fence wire here in just a second. Hang tight. Put the gimbal in a bag of rice. It'll dry. Oh, that's a good idea. Be right back. Just grabbing this four-wheeler and get this hay bale to these girls. They are hungry. Don't worry, ladies. We're going to move tomorrow. Don't you worry. Don't worry, girls. We're moving tomorrow. Okay, so all I'll do is set this wire down and we'll drive right on over this. Look out, ladies. Look out, look out, look out. Daddy's coming through. I see you eyeballing that daggone gate. Better leave that gate. You see the cows eyeballing this one little section right here that they could get through. without having to step over that fence wire. Boy, they're eyeballing it. So just reading here. There you go. Lero, we'll see you later. We don't need your propaganda. Not on the channel. Sorry. We don't need that. I'm going to tell you one thing. If you vote for what's good for your country and not what's good for you getting something free, that's a lot better country in my opinion. I don't know. I'm just a veteran. I don't know. But I don't vote for handing out things for free to people that won't work or won't do stuff. So that's why we had to say goodbye to that person. So, yep. Yeah, we got rid of them, guys. I know. If you had your vote, you'd want me to get rid of them. So we did. So we're going to roll this bale out. I'm going to cut the string real quick. Good morning, ladies. Good morning. Ladies and gentlemen. Look out. Don't let me bump you. It is muddy, kids. It's muddy. Not as muddy as it could be. Hey, Karate Cow, back off. Good gracious. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Karate Cow. Karate Cow is a pain in the buttocks. Hey, dude, get back, get back. I'm going to push the four-wheeler down the hill. I think Karate Cow thinks that he rules the roost around these parts. Karate Cow is a young steer. Okay, get off of there. He's a young steer, but he is full of it. He is full of energy. He's full of everything. So we're going to roll this off down here. Guys, back up. Back up. Okay? I swear the food will be here in 2 minutes. It will be here. Look out. Look out. There you go. All right, so we talked about this yesterday where we're going to unroll this hay bale. And I'm working my way to that place. I want to unroll it on bare ground as best we can. Help feed this land. This is a regenerative farm, and the reason we're unrolling hay like this is because it helps feed the animals and it helps feed the land. There we go. There we go. Lots of hay for the girls today. And the hay bale popped off. Okay, kids. Daddy's coming through. Daddy's coming. All right. Get back. Get back. I know it's easier to eat from a big pile, but we got to get out of here. There you go. Scoochie, scoochie. Little calf is leaned up against the fence there. All right. Let me crank this back up real quick. We'll walk around and check out the cows. There we go. Good deal. Cows are chowing down, aren't they? All right. Now we're talking. So most of the folks that are in here watching are watching on the main channel right now. Again, I pinned a link, and there's a link in the video description. I did reopen the merch store. We've got some new shirts, new designs. I don't even have them yet. If you want one, get it. I'm eating a cough drop because, man, I woke up kind of hoarse this morning. I don't know if it's from the rain or what it's from, but I woke up a little bit on the hoarse side. I'm gonna turn the camera around. We'll walk around and talk about the cows real quick. There we go. So these are the girls and boys. This is a little steer, number 202. He is a stubborn one also. Now you guys can see we've got a little bit of mud here. We've had mud because it's been nasty and raining. Tomorrow's hay bale will be rolled out right on top of this. And you can see how spreading out this hay, what it does is it reduces the impact on the land. The cows will consume probably 85 to 90% of this good high quality hay. And this is $47. It was rolled out onto the field right here, but it's basically a seed bank and a carbon bank for the cows. And you can see part of the bale is still sitting down there, and I rolled all this. Once those cows figure out that there's one big chunk down there, all of them will be all around it. So that's it. Just got done watching Greg Judy unroll one. Yeah, Greg's having to feed hay too. We had an odd year this year. It was dry, then it was wet. We don't have a lot of stockpile forage right now. Rain just let up. Folks ask me all the time, why don't you have a barn for those poor cows to go into? Well, these are cows. These are not kittens, and they don't need a barn, okay? These are beef cows. These are Black Angus beef cows, and they live their entire lives outside, all right? So that's the hay. That's what we're doing. Right down through there is a gully, and I rolled that hay down that gully, and those cows will get in there and get to smacking on that gully, beat it up good. I'll show you. We'll just walk down there. They'll wear the sides of the gully out, and we'll replace the soil with manure and hay. So part of the hay bale tomorrow will be rolled out on that cow trail I just showed you, and the other part of the hay bale is going to be rolled right down in this gully. You'll see where it started washing, and this land was only cleared about 2.5 years ago, maybe 3. So you see that hole that's washed out, and you can see water actually running down through it. We got to fill that in, and what we'll do is fill that in with biomass, wood chips, dirt, manure, and hay. Now, told you, that one cow right there just found that chunk of hay bale. Every one of them will be down there trying to eat off that chunk of hay bale. It's pretty funny. I used to think you'd done stuff, ha. When I first started watching your page a year ago, used to think you'd done snuff, said Jeremy. Oh, no, I don't done snuff. I don't dip, brother. I do not. Now, back when I played baseball, maybe. I ain't going to say I've never tried it, but yeah, that's not me. I don't know why we got booted off of Facebook just a little bit ago. Maybe it's because I said the word hunting. I don't know. But we did get booted off. It's kind of weird. So we're going to walk back over through here. This is a habitat for rabbits up underneath there. That's so that animals have a nice place to shelter. Rabbits and stuff like that have a nice place to shelter. Birds can build nests and all that stuff. So Kevin says, haven't been busy. Have been busy. Haven't seen you since you were still nursing. Looks like you finally got cattle. Where you been, brother? Where you been? That was 4 years ago, man. 4 years ago. Okay, so we're going to step on back over here. We're going to hop on the Kubota and head up to the mega shop. I know you guys, a lot of you guys are here for just to see the shop. So we're going to zip on up there and check it out. All righty. Like I said, this is a good lunchtime live stream here. I want to make sure that we get it done so you guys can enjoy a little bit of live during your lunch break, right? We used to do this in the evening time. We called it Wednesday Night Live. We'd pull in about 800 people or so. during the live stream on Wednesday nights, but it really wasn't too relevant to the farm. So we'll whip this thing around. Got the world's slowest side-by-side here in four-wheel drive. Boy, we've got a lot of water coming down the creek. Let's see if we can not hit a tree. I'm looking in this as a rearview mirror. Watching from the burbs on the West Coast. Would love to have this kind of farm here. Well, things are pretty darn expensive there on your West Coast. That's for sure. The land here, when we first bought it, and I get this all the time, people ask me, and by the way, feel free to ask questions, guys. If people ask, like, did you win the lottery or no? Land here is much, much cheaper than in most places. Oh, we're gonna get stuck. So when I bought the farm here, we paid right at $2,000 an acre for the land. That's $2,000 an acre. That's why it was affordable. Dwight said the Facebook fact checker is getting bad. I guess so. Oh. Looks like Facebook is back up, though. I'm getting some comments in from Facebook. I don't know. Clark Grizz, are you watching on Facebook, brother? If you're on here leaving comments from Facebook, I don't know. I don't know. All right, so we're gonna head up to the mega shop right quick, and I'll show you guys some of the progress. We've got a full video coming out tomorrow. I think you'll really like it. Mark Brown says land here is $10,000 or more an acre. I don't doubt it. Now here, it's $6,500 an acre. When we bought it, it was $2,000. So, if you want to make a good investment, buy land. Buy land. For sure. Pro Wingnut says, I hope it keeps working out with Miss Stony Ridge. Things are good. Life isn't without its challenges, that's for sure. And no relationship is without its challenges. All right. This thing is so slow. I'm going 12 miles an hour. Let's take it out of four-wheel drive and see if we can hit 13. Oh. Everything's set up to run on the sawmill, but bad weather has set me back. Texas has been running $40K an acre for a few years. It just depends on where you're at. So you want cheaper land, you got to go to a place where cost of living is less, and there aren't as many good jobs. Right. Uh-oh, spying a new truck there, boy. Woohoo! There we go. Don't think you were kicked off Facebook, but I switched to YouTube because the video was jerky on Facebook. Must be back. Alan, if you're back watching on Facebook, we must be back. Okay. Well, we're up here at the mega shop. The mega shop is a mega mess right now. Let's go in. Wow, we got some wind last night too. Let's go in the office door here. All right. Yep, but you can't run it on foot. Enjoy the ride. I'm just trying to read your comments here. Give me 2 seconds, guys, and let me see if I can figure out what in the world is going on with our Facebook setup here, because I definitely want everybody to be able to participate. I don't know. We tried. Your life is so tranquil. I love it. It's not tranquil, I'll tell you that. It is full of turmoil and activity all the time. So this is the mega shop. I'm gonna kind of show you guys. It's 50 feet deep by 112 feet long by 24 feet high at the eaves, okay? And what I've been doing, and I can smell it already, what I've been doing in here is sealing the floors, and there's a comprehensive video on what I did to seal these floors off in this building. Man, that door shuts good. Check that out. Whew, daddy likey. So here we are. This is the mega shop. If you look in here, I just sealed the floors off in here. There's a bunch of stuff in this area, and this is just about the update. So this is, again, going to be the office area. There will be a wood stove that's put in place right over here, and there'll also be a wood stove potentially upstairs. There's going to be an upstairs area right there, office area, and there's also going to be another wood stove right here. Now, what do I see? I don't really want to walk on the floors with my wet shoes, but I'm going to do it anyway. What do you guys see here? I think this door needs to be tightened up a little bit. Oh, it just wasn't shut all the way. There we go. Now it's shut all the way. Ooh, might have to work on that door closer. So part of my day today is getting up here and finishing organizing all this mess. When I build this shop out, when I get done with it, it should be super organized, guys. And we're going to do a whole bunch of content dedicated to organizing your workspace and organizing your shop. I reached out to my buddy Cody, Wrangler Star, because he is the king of organization. So hopefully Cody gets back with me and he and I can work together on trying to figure out what the best way to do this. I'm considering putting a French cleat system. So if any of you guys have any experience with that, let me know if you like it or not. If you haven't seen the video installing the tuxedo lift, right here is the 2-post tuxedo lift from Northern Tool. The next lift is going to go in this bay right here. So there'll be a 4-post lift that goes in right here in this bay. So 2-post lift in one place for doing tire work and brake work and stuff like that. And then a 4-post lift in this bay so that we can just pull up on there and service vehicles very, very easily. Tomorrow's video is going to be, I had to do something a little different on tomorrow than I've actually published on tomorrow's video. So at the end of the video that you'll see tomorrow, this had 2 coats on it. It now has 3 coats. So I really buckled down and I put a lot of thought and a lot of work into the mega shop and into the floors. You're only going to get this floor cleaned and sealed one time, so you best do it right. So now here we are. For anybody that Cody's pushing snow right now, yeah, no doubt. Yep, the live stream is on Stony Ridge Extra Belva on YouTube. So anyway, guys, fire off any questions you might have about what's to come, what's going on. I have been basically busy this week with just getting the merch store up and running, trying to get a couple t-shirt designs put together for you. You know, not only am I building the farm and feeding the animals and taking care of all this and building out this shop, I'm also doing the other back end work too. So it takes a whole lot. Dennis says some door closers have a spot near the end that allows the door to slam / pop shut. Maybe it needs adjustment. Yeah, colder weather affects your door closer. So that's probably what the deal is with that door closer. We had a chilly night last night. Colder weather, rain, whatever. This building moves. It shrinks. It swells. Absolutely. Are you going to do pigs? Mark, I'm not going to do pigs, but I'll raise them. Yes, sir. We'll have pigs here. What's your all-in on that shop so far? You mean what is the cost so far on this building? This is a DWS Structures building. Those guys are out of Stokesdale, North Carolina. All-in cost, we'll just kind of itemize it here. I'm at about 106 in materials, and that's pre-materials going sky high. I'm about 70 in concrete right here. I mean, all in, when I get done with this building, there'll be $500,000 in this thing. I mean, that's just it. That's just what it takes to build something like this. But it's over time. and I'm making payments on it. I'm not just, wow, look at all this money. I'm just like you guys, man. So got to make payments. Love to have a shirt with Woolly Bully on it. How about one? Woolly Bully's gone. So maybe we'll name the new bull Woolly Bully 2. What do you think? Cost depends on your location. Absolutely, Kevin. It does. It does. So, but yeah, it's not going to do you any good to know what it cost me. But I'll tell you, if you are going to build a structure, a large building like this, plan for overages. Okay, I planned for 36 to 50,000 on concrete. It costs 68,000 for this portion of concrete. There's concrete to pour outside, the aprons, the sidewalks, all that stuff. That'll be done by the end of the month. This month is my plan. What else to tell you? The garage doors. Order your doors and windows very, very soon. As soon as you can possibly think of it. As soon as you have your measurements. It took months for the doors to come in. This stayed open for months, and birds came in and set up shop and pooped all over the floor. The cats were in here going pooping, and the animals, wildlife was coming in here. I wouldn't be surprised if a deer made its way in here to the shop. So understand that. Order your stuff early ahead of time. Yeah. Look here. Do you miss the John Deere Gator than the Orange Machine? I don't miss the John Deere Gator at all. I think I'm just going to be 100% honest with you. I don't like it. I didn't like it. The machine was not, in my opinion, that John Deere Gator 825i is what I had. In my humble opinion, that machine was not built strong enough. Either that, or I should have been advised to put guards on all the CV joints and CV boots and stuff like that. So that John Deere Gator, within the first year, I've been through 2 clutches, 2 belts. What else? The lighting was inferior. It just wasn't good. The newer John Deere Gators are a little bit better, and we're considering a 6x John Deere Gator. In other words, has the 2 wheels up front and the 4 wheels in the back. Considering that, but yeah. Go over the planned layout of the shop. Just did pretty much Back Creek Cabin. Is it heated in here? No. And it's about 15 degrees warmer in here than it is outside. It's about 50 degrees outside. Not 15. It's probably about 58 degrees in here. So not quite 15. But if it's 20 degrees outside and you come in here, it's 52. Okay. So it's very well insulated. R13 on the walls, R19 in the roof, and that's what we have. What's the update with the new Honda UTV? Still waiting on the Honda. Just still waiting. The vehicle's ready. It is in Georgia, and it's a matter of either me coming and getting it or those guys delivering it out. So that's it. Dan, it's not heated in here yet. However, we just talked about this a little bit earlier. There will be wood stoves in both the shop area and the office area that we're standing right now, and potentially a wood stove in the butcher shop area, but we want that to remain cold. So I very seriously doubt we'll put any heat source in there other than maybe a mini split to keep the butcher shop nice and cool, especially when we're working with fresh meat. What's Nova Scotia, Canada? Go over the plan layout. So again, shop area, all this on the back wall is going to be workbenches, a tool corner for doing tool reviews and stuff like that for you guys, and just a great farm shop right here. How's your pond doing? Kevin Frost. Kevin, you're asking about the pond that I did the repair with the Damn It product, and the pond is doing great. It's already hit the pipe, the top of the pipe. So literally the water level went from 3 feet deep on up to what it should be, which is about 8 more feet of water. So maybe somewhere around 11 feet, something like that. Yep. Fire off the question, guys. Anything you want to know. And you don't have to leave a super chat for me to answer your questions. I know some YouTubers do that. That's not me. So what breed of pigs? I have no idea. I honestly don't. I haven't done a whole lot of studying on it because I've been so busy. It's just me. Were you able to get the oil stains off the floor before sealing? So yes and no. if you look out through the floor, you can see a little bit of stainage going on here. Check out the video tomorrow. It'll give you a little more detail. I went over this and mopped it good with Super Clean to hopefully reduce any oil staining that might be in here. But there's a few little spots, and I just like it. It's kind of a patina, patinaed floor. So, caught any more muskrats? Nope. No more muskrats lately. Could fit my cottage twice in there. Could fit my house in here 4 times, Mark. Easily fit my house in here. I live in a 14 by 80, and yeah, it probably could fit 6 of my current homes in here. Yeah, it's a big space. But did you get a new truck? There are several new vehicles on the farm right now. Not new, old trucks. So I bought a couple of old ones. There's a 67. I went Ford crazy. There's a 67 Ford dump truck that's here, runs great, does great. There's a 95 Ford F-150 5.0 two-wheel drive, a 96 5.0 four-wheel drive F-150, and a new Power Stroke, new to me, 1996 Power Stroke diesel. So, yeah, and you'll see those on the channel coming soon. Leroy says, why did you delete me? Because you are disrupting the channel. So that's why you didn't get deleted. That's why, okay? You're disrupting the channel. Overall rough cost, we're just talking about that. So if you do the math, like I said, let's just say 110 for the building materials. For simplicity's sake, let's just say 70 for the concrete right here. That's building materials and concrete. So we're in it at 180 right there. My budget was 150. Okay. The garage doors were around 30,000 bucks, man. 30 grand. I did not expect that. So there we are, up to 210. Plus the windows and doors that are in here also were around $10,000. So you do the math. I think around 250, something like that, is what we're in this for. So I did get a loan to pay for it, and I am making payments just like anybody else would. Donald Williamson sends a $10 super chat. Thank you so much, Donald. With hunting season, I shared your video about poachers, how to make a tree camera. Shop looks great. Thank you. Any more trouble with those guys trashing your property where you put security cameras out? No more troubles just yet. The other week, if you guys didn't see that video, had somebody over here messing around. And man, it's just hunting season. That's just the way it is around here. Will you be processing poultry? If yes, under what exemption? I don't need an exemption to process turkey or chicken. What did you say? Poultry. I don't need an exemption. The poultry that I process here is to show you guys, and also as the operation increases a little bit more and more, we'd probably, if we had to sell pastured poultry, we'd probably have to take them to a USDA inspected facility and have those guys process them. So Scott Smith says, Josh, I have a question for you. Well, thanks, Scott. You can just ask your question, brother. I don't know if you can answer it though. How much hay can one horse eat in one day? Bro, I don't know, man. I don't know. Google. No idea, brother. The shop floor, will it get slick if it gets wet? Everything gets slick when it gets wet. The plan is to not let the shop floor get wet. So it shouldn't be wet, but it will get slick if it gets wet. Let me walk out here and show you. My feet are wet. My shoes are wet right now. It's not wet. It's not slick. It's no more slick than the unpainted surface right here. So Power Strokes are great. I have a 2019 F450 and love it. The 7.3 is a great engine, that's for sure. The 6.0 was garbage, absolute garbage from what I'm told. Horses eat from 20 to 40 pounds of hay per day, says ITC Quick Attach. I don't know. I got friends that feed their horse like 2 flakes of hay per day, like a half a bale, and a hay bale typically weighs about 50 pounds. So A horse isn't going to eat 75 pounds of hay per day on average, I wouldn't think. I don't know. I'm going to have to Google that myself. Don't know. See if it's worth it for you. I don't know, dude. You're going to have to get on your researcher right there. I'll tell you this. Yeah, that's the Clydesdale answer. I'll tell you this. Horse farms aren't making much money. You know, I would rather have cattle. I'd like to have a couple horses here so we can hop on the horse and go over and feed the cows. That'd be awesome. Hook the baling roller to it. Check out High Performance Fan Co. for a ceiling fan for that shop. We're looking at several different brands right now. So absolutely. Trying to look at your comments here. Smooth finish concrete will be slippery. Brush finish won't. Catherine. Well, not necessarily, Catherine. I mean, it's just going to be slick if it's wet. But is a gym floor slippery? You know what I mean? Like a high school gym floor? It's not very slippery. So this won't be any more slippery than any other surface in any other home. But you do have a broomed finish outside and a slick finish inside. So cattle are much easier than horses. Yeah, there's a lot of upkeep for horses. Horses are a money spender. They're a pet, not a food. So get an ox. It'll do the same work a horse can, and it's less picky. Our horses get a quarter of an 80-pound square bale and a quart of sweet feed and pasture graze. There you go. There we go. Roller skating in the mega shop. So, Douglas, if there weren't any floor drains in here, this would be an awesome roller rink, wouldn't it? It would be cool. What about go-karts? Yeah, that'd be pretty cool too. In a perfect world, right? Do you need to install door seals? For what? I don't know what you're talking about. Are you looking at these doors that are cracked? All these doors are open about that far right there. You can see they're all open about an inch right now, maybe 2 inches. So there's no door seal issue. I have them propped open so that the smell and the fumes from sealing the floor escapes. So again, tomorrow's video, you guys will see that. It'll come off tomorrow morning bright and early, and you'll be able to see the whole process. There was tons of prep work in this. Sorry, I've been busy, but I've missed Stony Ridge still around. Dan. Yeah, she's still around for sure. He's drying the floor. Kevin Frost, there you go. That's it. Yep, Joseph, I get it, brother. So all of this, again, you'll get total detail on all this tomorrow. And I still have to go around one more time and cut in the edges. I've got 3 coats on everything except for the edges, and I'll have to do that. If you do want to clean up the oil, check out Terminator HSD Concrete Cleaner. Works great. It's too late. It's under there. So there's only one little spot where there was an oil drip, and it was a boo-boo with a little bit of diesel fuel got spilled. So how'd your garden do this year? It did good. Got tons of tomatoes. How was your Thanksgiving? Great, man. Great Thanksgiving. We went up to see Miss Stony Ridge's family in Ohio in Amish country. That was kind of fun. We were gone, and then we were right back here. So when seal the floor, save on wear and tear. Man, if you guys type out your comments and questions, make them legible so that I can understand what you're saying. When sealed the floor, save on wear and tear. I don't know what that means. Oh, goodness. Teenage Farmer says, gotta go. Must be time for your lunch break to end there, huh, buddy? Take care. Well, again, tomorrow, you guys will see the full video install of the floor sealer in the shop. The shop is doing great. I just have to wait and wait and wait on power. Now, here is a solution that I have for power, and you're going to see a future video on this. So I've got all my lighting here in place. When I get done with this, I will post a link on the website to the lighting that I'm using in this video description. And this is a battery bank generator that I can use here while I'm waiting on my power to come. So we'll do a full comprehensive setup and review of that battery bank. That thing is supposed to be a beast, and it has a solar panel. So I may be able to just set out my solar panel on the south side of the building and charge that up and be able to run the shop just temporarily to get me going so that I can get in here and knock out some work, like getting in wood stoves and getting in workbenches and rolling in toolboxes. So this is the blank slate that will become the awesome mega shop. So how big is your shop? It's 50 by 112. Are you still in the original house? Yeah, buddy. There's nowhere else to live. Absolutely. Yes, sir. Thanks for being an influence. Right on. Mike says, Josh, can you weld in the shop? Or will it burn holes in the finish on the floor? Shouldn't burn holes in the finish on the floor. However, I will have a welding area that will be designated for welding. So if it does damage the floor, it's just cost of doing business, if you get my drift. What's the plan for building a house? Julio, I have no permanent plan of any sort set up for building a permanent house here just yet. So that's it. Eric says, can you describe your Wi-Fi setup? There's not much to describe. I run Starlink internet here. I do have Spectrum coming. When I get my Spectrum, I don't know what I'm going to do with my Starlink. I may move the Starlink up here to this building and use Spectrum down there. I'm not exactly sure, but that's the scenario. I may run Spectrum up here and just have Starlink for the main house. So that's it. Starlink is awesome. It is awesome. And people are complaining about Starlink. Well, Starlink's throttling the usage. No, they're not. They're only throttling it for people that were taking advantage of it. And, you know, if they didn't have the rules in place, it was their own fault if people were taking advantage of it. But they throttled Starlink down for those that are running multiple servers and stuff like that for Starlink. So floors can be resealed, guys, in the event anything happens. Yep, they can. My clutter garage in the house. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. So yeah, Julio, I don't know about the house yet. How many cattle do you want overall? Andrew, I'd like to have about 110 cows once we get everything all fenced off. The goal here is to produce that amount of cows. We'll sell off some. We'll also sell some freezer beef here, and we'll be able to sell cows by the half, by the quarter, or by the whole cow. That's the goal. So our Spectrum won't work in our metal shop. That's interesting. Very interesting. Adrian says, thanks for your transparency. Okay, you're welcome. All right, so we're going to take 3 more questions. Guys, you have any more questions about what's going on in the shop? You want to walk around and see some stuff? This is, we'll show you some toys in the shop. So you probably saw the video of me trying to organize the shop. This is a pile of, I just keep bringing loads of screws and nuts and bolts and fasteners up here, tape, stuff like that, and putting them into these bins. Eventually, these bins will be out here along with that big work table. They'll be out here in the shop, and there'll hopefully be a French cleat system where I can store every single little thing that I need up here on the walls. We're going to have 3-foot wide workbenches out here, possibly with steel tops on every single one. I've just got to get the steel priced out. So what lift did you install? This is a Tuxedo lift from Northern Tool. I remember when you were clearing the land. Yeah, it's come so far, Kevin. It really has. It really has. Wi-Fi is about 180 feet from our shop, and I can use the Wi-Fi in it. It's all metal. So get you a Wi-Fi extender. That should help solve your problem. So in the shop here, this door is not all the way put together yet because I've got to put trusses in here. I've got to put, or joist, floor joist. This is the Yodacorn Toyota pickup. Let's just uncover this guy real quick. There we are. Looks like kitty cat peed on the tire, which is awesome. But this is the Yodacorn Toyota pickup. You'll see more of that in future videos for sure. I've got to get the exhaust system put on this, and then I'm actually going to pull the tags off of it, and we're going to stick it in here in the shop on the 4-post lift and store it. So we put our bolt bins under the stairs. Wasted space. Yeah, don't have any stairs yet. So, and I want the stuff to be easily accessible too. So, are you using Starlink to stream this? No, this is just regular Wi-Fi on my cell phone. That's it. We're gonna go ahead and hop out of here. Yep, just regular old cell phone Wi-Fi. Are you using the Starlink? No, there we go. All right, so let me step out here. Service will probably be a little bit better out here, but I know what you're saying. Steel buildings don't give you very good options on service for Wi-Fi or for your cell phone. You kind of go into, it's like going into a cave. So yeah. Well, anyway, guys, I just want to take you around today. We're 55 minutes into this. I hope you all had a great lunch break. If you're watching this after the fact, if you're watching it now, please hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. If you're on the regular channel and you're not getting the live streams, go over to the live stream channel. It's called Stony Ridge Extra or Stony Ridge Live Streams, and you'll be able to go check those out. Subscribe over there and follow the live stream. I did post a link at the very top of the feed that you guys are typing comments. There's a link to the merch store, and there's also a link down the video description. In case you're waiting on that, people were really asking me a lot about that. They wanted to get some shirts and merch for Christmas time. So there you go. Hats will be up hopefully by Friday or Saturday. Cool. Right on. Well, guys, thanks a lot for joining me. I got to get out of here. I got work to do. First thing I'm going to do, run home, change clothes, and get back up here and start sorting nuts, bolts, screws, and all kinds of stuff. Whew, good gracious. Would you like to see a video that details the difference between a commercial garage door versus a regular residential garage door? Would you guys like to see something like that? Let me know down in the comments. I appreciate you. Hit the like button, hit that share button, guys. And if you haven't already hit the notification bell down there, hit that. That way you get notified when I post a new video. We'll see you in tomorrow's video doing this job. Awesome. Take care. Woo!